Offense, quick tempo. They'll throw it on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's right on target. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're...
Makes the catch! They will score! Touchdown, Bucks!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the fourth. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Duke answered the bell away from Durham today with an impressive victory. The Blue Devils knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team.
He rifles one deep to the left.
The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back in the 13.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
The Cardinals will punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Looking for a block. It's Miller. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And the Buffaloes want to move quickly.
It's got to be tough right now on defense. You need to find a way to get a stop, and you haven't been able to do that in the fourth quarter. You've been giving up points. You just gave up a touchdown in the last drive. You need a turnover. You need to do something right now to stop this momentum.
And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Miller. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Fires into the end zone. Into the house. Touchdown, Colorado. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he'll bring it back. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Quickly out to the tight end. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Comes out throwing on first down. A strike downfield. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. They move the tight end all over. In the red area, it's Johnson. How about that determined run inside the red zone? He's got 6. It's down at the 12. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Cardinals!
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Buffaloes send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Gets it out fast. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Leaves it with the back. And the Cardinals get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. Throws for the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for an open man on second down. Took a shot as he threw. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Gets open down the middle. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Gotta have it here on 4th down. Quickly to the tight end. He did not. On 4th down. Up the football, and they might have just seen this game slip away. Leaves it with the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock running, it's ground game. So interesting now on this third down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking to go up top on first down. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. They're trying to get to him. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Working the middle. At the 40, there he goes. And he's brought down after a huge completion. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Quarterback takes a knee, and they'll start this new season with a victory. You know, there's no real reason to panic. Welcome to Muncie, Indiana, home of the Ball State Cardinals, and we're looking forward to this matchup, and certainly the fans are showing that they are as well. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on a team from the MAC, the Ball State Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Illinois about to kick it away to get things started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Ball State's offense takes the field. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. They'll go back to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll keep it on the ground. Hard running there. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Completes it in the middle. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. So Illinois' offense will go to work for the first time today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. First down here for the offense. Wide receiver shows motion. He'll come out throwing on first down. And this sophomore quarterback just put it out there a little too far. Back to the line after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 37. He's looking to throw. This time he's got it. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Looking to move it through the air. Quick strike complete. They get him down after he makes the catch. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. They'll give it to Johnson. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Welcome to Muncie, Indiana, home of the Ball State Cardinals, and we're looking forward to this matchup, and certainly the fans are showing that they are as well. The Cardinals will kick it off to get us underway. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Illinois Fighting Illini offense will have the ball first. And here he comes, the guy who pulls all the strings in this attack.
I think what makes him so unique, he has such a good understanding of this offense, always seems to know what the answer is to the test.
Always in control. The receivers know they're going to get the football. Everybody believes in this dude.
Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Wide out in motion. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Quick completion to the right. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the right. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. So the Ball State Cardinals offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
Quarterback on the keeper. Smashes through. They needed that extra space as he bangs his way to the 14. Offense working from the pistol. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He finds his man. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. The Cardinals are marching down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll wave for the fair catch. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work. Welcome to Muncie, Indiana, home of the Ball State Cardinals, and we're looking forward to this matchup, and certainly the fans are showing that they are as well. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport, a rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Northern Illinois Huskies, taking on a team recharged after a much-needed bye week, the Ball State Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Cardinals will kick it away to start. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Huskies offense will start this game off. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week, only called on twice. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Cardinals offense will try to get something started with their first possession. The offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Cardinals moving quickly to the line. He's going to pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the misfire, now on second down. Off the play fake. Keeps the play going. But now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. He's looking downfield to throw. Pressure coming. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. And the Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Was looking for more running room, but second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Cardinals have their offense in high gear. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Trying play action. Pocket starts to collapse. It's complete on the right side. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Do they have another 3rd down conversion in the bag? Already 2 for 2 on this drive. It's 3rd and 2. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the tight end. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ball State. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And the Huskies get enough to move the chains. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Looking for a man. It's Hampton. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
And that's a first down for the offense.
They're going to throw it again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Thompson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Brings up second down.
Wants to fire on second down. Right down the middle. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw on 3rd. Fires to the middle. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his big tight end. And he's going to go out of bounds short of the line to gain. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. On the move. Nice move there. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Afterburner's coming. The 30. At the 20. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Cardinals. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. The kickoff team out there getting set. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. He'll start this drive firing. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Hampton. Out of the backfield, he's open. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Pulls it in. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Looking for the score. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Tulane delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in New Orleans. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the American. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese. Welcome to Kalamazoo, Michigan, Waldo Stadium, home to the Western Michigan Broncos, where we have a terrific matchup in store. Today, two teams set to square off in a max slugfest. As we'll see, the Ball State Cardinals taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Western Michigan Broncos. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Cardinals will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So the Western Michigan Broncos offense will get the first crack at it here. And there he is. To this team's fans, he is a heroic figure. He is the guy who can lead them to the promised land.
This guy has been in big games, in big moments, and he's delivered for his football team. It never seems like a situation is just too big for him. This obviously is a huge game. I cannot wait to see this guy compete.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. And this quarterback hasn't been able to find his rhythm on his first 2 throws. 3rd and 10 coming up. Wide open downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. And the Broncos will have it 1st and 10. Right through his hands, incomplete. I think he knew he had a chance for a big play, but it'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. The quick out. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. The Broncos are rolling down the field. Gets it out quickly.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
And the Broncos will move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. This offense has a 2nd down play. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The 11th play of this opening drive, they face a 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Steps away. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on fourth down. He'll pull it on the read. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. So Ball State's offense will go to work for the first time. First down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. They'll run play action. Quickly complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Trying to find his man on first down. Finds his big tight end. Stopped after making the catch. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. He'll just keep slinging it. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. And the Cardinals will punt it away on fourth down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff.
Welcome to Muncie, Indiana, home of the Ball State Cardinals, and we're looking forward to this matchup, and certainly the fans are showing that they are as well. Today, an intra-conference battle between a couple of MAC rivals, as we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Toledo Rockets, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Ball State Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, and guys, can't wait to get this one started. Rockets will put total leather to crank us up. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Ball State Cardinals offense will have the first possession of the game. And here comes the big fella, a staple of this aerial attack, Jesse.
And he's a guy that can line up all over the field, David. There's matchups out there waiting to be taken advantage of.
Yeah, and it's so nice to be able to do that. It makes it easy to play quarterback when you can feature a guy like this that's fast, big, and strong.
Off play action. He's got his man. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to run for it. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. The Cardinals decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. The Rockets offense has its first opportunity of the day. A first down for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds the tight end. Running through contact. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. He wants to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. Looking for room, it's Shaw. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught, it's Shaw. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Rockets will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. He'll call for the fair catch here. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
It just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Finds his man. It's Robinson. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And the Cardinals with the 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The hand to the running back. Keeps the legs moving. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Cardinals will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Here's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking to move it through the air. Fires it incomplete. Line getting set on 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down.
They'll leave it with him. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
And how about the offense, man? You run a little play action. I can just tell you, third and long, as a pass rusher, I'm going to get the quarterback. I don't care about the play action. I'm not biting on it, and neither did the defense.
Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense...
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on second and long from the 23. Now the play fake. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Cardinals will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Give to the running back.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
On second down, wants to throw it. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Shakes off the tackler. Turns it on at midfield. Can anyone catch him? They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. And the Rockets come to the line in the hurry-up.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. The Rockets looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On second down, just keeps firing. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And he makes the grab in the back of the end zone, but the officials are all over it, signaling incomplete. He was out of bounds. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. and couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. The Cardinals line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets a block. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The offense lining up for a first down play. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Toledo has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. He'll take a shot. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. After the incompletion, let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd and 10 from the 33. He's got him this time.
I know we're a ball way up here in the booth, but guys, y'all remember that ball you could throw that whistled? That thing was whistling. It had so many RPMs on it.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Little too much juice on that one from the junior. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive.
That makes the score. Toledo 6, Ball State 0.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Breaks the tackle. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Getting some heat. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. He's got his man. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down. And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Off play action on 1st down. Feeling some heat. And boy, was that pressure in his face immediately. Down he goes.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. The give to the lone running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And that's the 4th sack this offensive line has given up today. And guess what? You thought they'd be better. Last week, they got their butts chewed out. 6 sacks they gave up. This week, on their way to doing it again, this offensive line has to step up.
The Cardinals will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. And the Rockets are in the hurry-up.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw, trying to get to it. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
That makes the score. Toledo, 9. Ball State, 0.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Not a chance he lets that one go. He's bringing it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Using the quick game. Finds a crease at the 20. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
With the run on first and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Second and goal for this offense. Trying to slam in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Ball State.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They put together an 81-yard drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run.
Ball State, 7.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He's got great speed, and he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. They'll give it to the back. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They go right back to him. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Rockets send out the punt unit. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. Going up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
They'll go to the ground. And he's not going to get... And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature, who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
So here comes our first play of overtime. Fast motion from the offense. A run for the quarterback. Able to scrounge.
With the quarterback.
What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This
Welcome to Peden Stadium, Athens, Ohio, home to the Bobcats of Ohio U. We're looking forward to a full house and a terrific game in this one. Today, two teams set to square off in a max slugfest. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Ball State Cardinals, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Ohio Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Cardinals will kick it away to start us off. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So the Ohio Bobcats offense takes the field for the first time today. When this guy comes onto the field, David, he seems to bring the it factor with him.
So much fun as a play caller to have a guy you depend on, you trust. You know, Palmer, you're going to get the best out of this young man.
He's also one of those guys, David, who just elevates everybody else around him, right? All 10 guys in that huddle offensively just seem to play better knowing they've got confidence in this guy.
Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Bobcats want to crank the tempo. Running back goes in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a 3rd down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
And the Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. And the returner is stopped. The Cardinals offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He's going to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Now after the short completion, it's 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to bully their way for the first. The Cardinals will keep this drive going. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll put the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's got an open man. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Cardinals!
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off the defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting the throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped.
PAT unit on the field. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. The give to the back. What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down. The Bobcats headed quickly to the line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The give to the back. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. Quick tempo here for the offense. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Bobcats have this offense rolling. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Gives it to the back on the draw. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Looking down the middle. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. It's good. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
On 3rd down, going up top. And the quarterback caught up to... All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty.
Welcome to Muncie, Indiana, home of the Ball State Cardinals, and we're looking forward to this matchup, and certainly and now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Back to the air one more time. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
Brings up second down.
On second down, wants to throw. Fires to the middle. And his throw is incomplete. A field goal attempt from this spot would be 52 yards out. A few yards on third down would make it easier. Right down the middle. He can't haul it in. Incomplete. He had him on the crossing route, and he dropped it. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Right down the boulevard. This is one of the best games we've called this season, a thriller, and it comes down to the wire here in overtime.
I can watch the... you
Welcome to Arthur L. Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, home to the Liberty Flames, and fans have been eagerly anticipating this clash and filling up this stadium quickly. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Ball State Cardinals, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Liberty Flames. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Cardinals will put total leather and we'll get started. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Flames offense is on the field for the first time today. And this guy is a big-time star. Just an electricity follows him onto the field.
He's a workhorse too, Reese. This is a definition of a bell cow running back. He can carry the load for his offense and put his football team on his back.
So after the first down run, here's second down. Goes to the option. Runs through the tackle. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Flames will line it up on 1st and 10. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Snares it outside. It's Payne. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Running to the left. Puts him in the spin cycle. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. They're trying to get to him. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So Ball State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of it, Jesse. This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time to get rid of the football. That's a big matchup in this game.
Well, and that's what I love about this guy, because he affects the quarterback whether he gets to him or not. He knows he's there. He's that kind of good coming off the edge. Let's see how this QB performs under pressure.
On 2nd down, looking to throw. Got his man in the middle.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. And the Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Gets it out fast. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Wide receiver coming across in motion. touch pass on the jet sweep. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They want to just keep throwing it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Flames decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Oh my, he just shanked that one. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. Catch in the middle, it's Hutchinson.
I really like this slot receiver, and I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes, and he's always under control. He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting, and he's dangerous after the catch. Nice weapon to have work in the middle of the field.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Quick pass on the fly motion. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Back to the line after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 37. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Buys a little time. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Makes a connection. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And this one splits the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Makes his connection. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Off the play fake. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Flames will send out the punt unit. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Offense getting set for 1st down. Wide receiver shows motion. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. That brings us to the close of the quarter, and Ball State has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Motion from the offense. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Moves around to clear up the vision. He's going to take off. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. The Cardinals will hustle to the line.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one they were going to have their hands full trying to slow down this athletic quarterback. That time, they had their eyes in the wrong place. Quarterback got to the perimeter on the right, and it was just too late. Big gainer for the O.
There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming after it. Grabs it in the middle. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. No good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Wide out in motion. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Payne. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. What can they pull out of the playbook here on second and long from the 17? He's looking to throw. He's got him in the flat. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Throwing right. Makes the grab. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Flames will punt it away on fourth down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Fast motion from the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on second down. Looking for a gap. It's Horton. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Third down after the run. Trying play action. Escapes trouble. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Cardinals will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They've hit a bit of a lull here, and they need to get things cranked up with this possession, Jesse.
Just haven't had a rhythm these last couple of possessions, but I'll tell you, the best way to get back into one is to run the football. Establish yourselves up front at the line of scrimmage and help keep these third downs manageable.
Yeah, and the best news is your defense at least forced a punt of their own. So now you can go answer with that good stop while this game is still close. Let's just go keep putting more points on the board, and let's see less of the punter.
It's reverse. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Working that left side now. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. And the Flames are on the move. Wide receiver now comes in motion. The receiver on the jet sweep.
It's so hard because when they run jet sweeps, they don't always give them the football, and you got to worry about other stuff, but great job focusing on your keys, seeing the jet sweep, pulling the trigger, going, and getting the speedster on the ground.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. And the misconnection on 3rd down. The Flames will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Bringing it back, it's Thacker. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Sweet feet on the move. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. The run from the shotgun. Bulldozes his way through. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Offense at an empty set. Wide receiver coming across in motion. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Cardinals line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. He leaves it with the back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Fires to the middle, and they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And the Flames will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Slips through the line. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Line gets set, 1st down. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Cardinals send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking to throw it again. Hits the spin cycle. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Fires left. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Working on the right. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Inside a minute to play in the half. Might we get a touchdown after all before the break? Wants to throw on 1st down. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Pressure coming. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ball State.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Georgia State looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Panthers. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Impressive, to say the least. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Working the middle, it's complete. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. To the air on first down. This is intercepted along the sidelines, but no, he's out of bounds. It's just an incomplete pass. Very fortunate turn of events for the offense. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. It's complete. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got it on the move. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They want to throw it. And that one sails through the back of the end zone. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He wants to throw here on second down. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. Splits the uprights right down the middle.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like you've had a very enjoyable day so far there today in Lynchburg. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at the Bill Arthur L. Williams Stadium.
The Flames will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. They'll try to muscle their way forward on third and short from the 29. The quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. The Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They'll line up for a second down play. From the gun, the ground game. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. On target over the middle. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. They'll run play action. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. It's good.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They move the tight end all over. Makes the quick grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And here comes the offense on second down. Pulls and fires complete. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. And they bring him down, but did you see this freshman rifle that thing in there? Wide receiver shows motion. Fights off a defender. And oh, did they know that one was coming. They'll knock him down in the backfield. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Looking to the big tight end. He makes a catch. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. From the gun, the running back has it. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Blasted as he lets it go. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Avoids pressure. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only getting a fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got good pursuit angles, and I got to make sure I build rails. I can't let him outside. I got to keep him in the pocket. He tries to get outside. They get the sack and get the huge loss on that play.
Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards, and
continues to fight for yards. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going for it all. And incomplete on the deep ball. Now on second down. From the gun, running back gets to give. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44. He makes the connection. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Ball State takes over the football and the Cardinal offense headed out. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. On the run, it's Horton. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And the Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Liberty takes over and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking down the middle. It's caught downfield. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Running behind that left side. Powers through the defender.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Now the play fake. Still on his feet. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. That brings us to the close of the quarter, and Ball State has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And the Flames look to keep this drive humming. Handoff from the shotgun. At the 35, he's got room. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Off play action on 1st down. And the timing just a hair off. After the incompletion, here comes 2nd and 10 from the 32. They go to the ground. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the 1st down? Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Throws for the tight end. Snags it. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Flames! They move on top here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
If he makes this one, the lead will be 3, and at least a field goal won't beat you. And he knocks it through, and the lead is a field goal here in the fourth quarter. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. South Carolina is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 38 over UTEP. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Motion from the offense. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Thacker. They get him down after he makes the catch. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Now sliding to his left. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. With jet sweep pass. Runs through a tackle. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. And on 2nd down for this offense. Off the boot, looking for his man. Escapes trouble. But now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And the Cardinals decide to punt it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Quick strike complete. Nice pick up there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. A new set of downs after the completion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Wiggles free, and the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
After the big 1st down sack, it's 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
Defense has been looking so good on this drive so far. They already set up 3rd and long, and now they take all the throws away down the field. Great job in coverage. Great job reading the QB's eyes. So there's nowhere for him to go with it. He's got to throw it away.
Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Wide out in motion. From the gun, running back on the move. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. A strike downfield. Touchdown Cardinals. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
13.
He'll bring it out. It's Smith. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. From the shotgun, the inside give. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11.
As a defense, you always have to be aware of this guy. You know, having watched film, he's got the speed to get behind your safeties, and they let him get behind him there. That was a big play offensively, and the defense, they've got to change up their coverage.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He wants to throw it again. Touchdown, Liberty! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
If he can make this one, the lead will be 3. He's got it, and the lead is up to a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Complete to start this drive.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. He'll take that completion.
And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Takes it the other way. The 20. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, but they can also drain the clock. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Flames. Well, somebody's been doing their box jumps.
You ain't lying. Getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone.
Ball State 17.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Finds his man and they convert. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. He'll get rid of it. Got him downfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. He's going to pass. He rifles one deep down the middle. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Ball State.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Wyoming looks like an old punching bag out there today, and I did not expect to say that. This fan base, heck, this coaching staff were not expecting these results. They're trailing by 28 to North Texas. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Fast motion from the offense. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They'll run it from the gun. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. The Flames will send out the punt unit. Running it back, it's Thacker. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Timeout is called by the defense. 19 ticks remaining. All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. Guys, final minute of play, and we are all tied up.
Man, that is a massive field goal. So much pressure on him. With just a couple seconds left here in the game, he knocks it through the uprights. It looks like this thing's going into overtime as long as your defense does not completely screw this thing.
We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Finds a man on the left. They get the timeout and the clock reads 3.